don't understand being in a relationship with someone and lying about anything.
What about white lies?
Like what? Like what's a white lie that you would tell me? Like, oh,
like if you
actually, John,
if you were,
I do have a lie.
And welcome back to Give It To Me Straight.
I'm Alex.
And I am John, and I am firing on all cylinders today.
Can you let him through? Kobe is stuck. He's trying to get in between us, and you're just like trapping him with the chair.
Go.
Come here. Oh, there he is. He always wants to be in the middle.
I know, I'm
You're
fucking
so
up the mic.
cute.
I know.
You're so cute.
I got such a wedgie. These fucking shorts. I cannot fucking wait to be back in our house with like
gonna let you adjust.
a normal chair.
I see. Are your boxers supposed to be sticking out?
Probably not.
Maybe your shorts are too short.
First off, you can never have too short of shorts.
Rule 1.
Okay.
When did that become a thing? You know, like when
the 70s. What about the picture of your dad with his jorts?
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, have short shorts. Like, I just feel like you have to have a certain stature
90s,
to wear
early 2000s.
certain shorts.
They were long shorts.
No, I just mean like you should have like thick thighs.
I don't know. Hear me out, because when I wore those really short ass ones outside, you're like, wow, they actually look good on you. Like
which ones?
4 inchers, because like my thighs get bigger.
That's
the
what
higher
it is.
up you
like
go.
you have a thick upper thigh, but like near your knees,
I'm fucked.
It's very bony.
I know. So maybe I should get even shorter shorts, and then like you know those runner shorts? They kind of like split off on the sides.
I do know those. Yeah. You want those?
Yeah, give me a pair of those.
No.
I'll pick up running.
Okay, so what's going on, John? Now I feel like I have a complex asking you that question.
Why?
Because like someone was like, you guys are always with each other. Why would you need to ask him what's going on? Like I know what's going on, but so what's going on? I'm going to ask you anyway.
I feel like today, like this podcast episode, I already know I'm like geared up and ready to go compared to like last week's episode where it's like I ate beforehand. This time I didn't eat.
True. You just had some coffee. So
also,
you're ready.
I just like today's been a good day so far. Like we've gotten shit done. We filmed a TikTok. I went to the doctor.
We had a meeting.
We
planned other things.
Productive stuff. My cholesterol, I got my blood work done today. It's actually in normal levels, which is like the first time in 10 years. So I'm like,
congrats.
Healthy. I'm like, I'm kind of the shit.
And that's right? That, everyone.
Right?
I did want to circle back though.
Let's recap.
To Taylor Swift. So unlike Disney World, you had a great time. Great time. When I say I had a great time, I think you had fun.
Listen, let me just say my part first. Am I a fan of her music? No, it doesn't relate to me. I don't really care about it. But I will give Taylor Swift mad props as an artist. She kills it. Her stage presence is awesome. Like she knows what she's doing out there. The fact that she can sing for 3.5 hours and not... Alex and I looked at each other midway through this, like, how is she not taking a pee break yet?
No, yeah. I was like, when does she pee? And I was like, she must be so dehydrated because there's no time that she...
Well, she goes back off wardrobe
I know,
change
but she has
real
to
quick.
change. I'm just saying, like, you probably don't want to have to pee if you're going to be performing that long and you're on a tight timeline.
Can you imagine being dehydrated, like dry throat, but also you have to sing?
Maybe she is hydrated, but she's just sweating it out. So
maybe she has a catheter in,
Probably not.
She's
probably
just like
not.
peeing while
Imagine
singing.
doing that. Probably not. I'm gonna say. Also, with her outfits, I'm gonna say no. But
food for thought.
She crushed it. I mean, it was just magical. The one thing is like we weren't close down to the stage. Whereas if we are going to a concert, I'd like to be close. Obviously, you want to be as close as you can. I do, just because I feel like you get to enjoy like all the little details, and you feel like you're actually there, like watching.
I want to be the outside seat.
I
want to be the outside seat, just in case of an emergency. I'm right there. I know what's going on, and then I also want to be close to where the bathroom is.
Well, yeah, you just have to like be aware of your surroundings.
I don't want to be in the middle, like.
I think that there were actual seats though down there. I don't know.
Also, SoFi Stadium's fucking awesome.
It was beautiful.
What a cool place.
Yeah, never been before. So yeah, we had Taylor Swift. That was fun. And we're going to New York this week.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time...
See the fam.
Yeah, this episode comes out, we'll be getting back from New York. But I'm excited to go. I'm going to see if I could pack everything in a carry-on. Don't know if I'll be able to do it.
You could do it.
I
just did it.
I'm just bad at it. Like, I think because I like
Side
to have
note, I'm
options.
already packed and ready to go. Alex is not.
Oh, I'm sorry that
There she
I've
goes.
just been editing things and doing work all day.
I ran Kobe. That's work.
Okay. Well, we're both doing work, but I'm not coming at you for doing different tasks than me. I'll
What's-
get to packing.
What's another thing that
You are also like a pre-planner. I never pack until hours before
I don't
I
feel
have
bad
to
for
leave.
you. You should. You should pack pre. You should pre-pack.
I don't need to though. Like I need to. It makes more sense for me to like pack right before I have to go because then I'm like in the moment. That's all that I'm focused on, as opposed to like having to think so far in advance. Like, why waste my energy?
It's New York. It's going to be hot out. What do you have to plan? Are we dressing
That's
up?
my point.
No.
That's why I don't have
Throw some
to
shit in a bag.
pre-pack. Like I'm just gonna pack tonight.
Also, I look at our day, like in time increments. I'm like, okay, the more I do now, the less I do at night where I can do less at night, you know?
Do you think that I'm just like sitting around and saying, let me put off packing?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying I'm a pre-planner, pre-packer, and I'm organized. One other thing we should recap on.
What?
Joshua Tree.
Oh, I was like, our house.
Our house, who knows?
But we made decisions. We picked out tile.
That's true.
What else did we pick
Paint.
out? We didn't pick out floors yet because we haven't agreed on a color for flooring.
Right.
But
Get a new front door.
yeah, but I'm so excited. Now that I feel like I could visually see like how things are going to look.
I'm just ready to get back in our house and stop paying for an Airbnb.
I'm excited to get in when it's like fall. It'll be like crisp fall. I'm gonna light a fucking
It's
pumpkin
LA.
candle
It's not gonna be
the day that
crisp.
we get in there. Seriously, remember last fall? It was so crispy. It was so crispy out.
So crispy.
It was like at night, it gets to a nice like 50, 60 degrees. Maybe not in October, but November.
You need to throw these candles out, by the way,
I love-
that are nothing left, and it's just a little like liquid at the bottom.
Yeah, but if it could still light, there's still life in
You're
it.
almost burning a hole in the table. That's how hot that tin can that the candle was in.
Well, then put it on something, put it on a plate.
Anyways, go back to Joshua Tree.
I can't wait for the fall.
Never been out there. It's very surreal. Like you don't realize how small you are when you're like driving through the desert and like with the mountains and stuff. You're like, my God, this land
In the
is
middle
vast.
of nowhere. Also, the fact that there's no service, it kind of reminded me of when we traveled across the country to move to California and we got through Utah and it was like no stations for the next 200 miles. I was
That
like,
was
if
wild.
we run out of gas, if we get a flat tire, it's 1 a.m. and we have no service.
We're like, fuck it.
Fuck it, YOLO, let's do it.
I didn't know what rest. I was like, there's probably a gas station.
Right? No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not even a fucking street light. It
I
was like,
think we just had so much adrenaline though that we would have been able to survive. Maybe.
survive. We wouldn't be able to survive
Anything.
what?
Like anything that we would have interacted with, aliens.
What are you fucking talking about?
like we were so
Like if I got a flat tire, I
yeah,
can't
like we were
change the
so
tire.
energetic that like no, we probably would have
Oh,
waited
so you
till
were
the next
asleep. What are you
morning.
talking about?
I definitely
So
was
energetic.
not asleep. I definitely was not asleep at that time.
Listen, it was pitch black, and the longer, like after the first 2 hours, I just see my eyes like tunnel vision, getting like turning into
I
bullets.
definitely did not sleep when it was nighttime for fear of my life, for both of our lives and Kobe's life.
Whatever. Anyways, back to Joshua Tree and us filming our short film. I don't know why you're not like talk about it.
Right. I know, but I got sidetracked about thinking about
Cool.
us
Irrelevant.
running into things out in Utah. But this wasn't in Utah. This was in Joshua Tree. And Joshua Tree was gorgeous. There was like these little like rabbit rats out there. Like they were so cute.
Jackrabbits.
Yes. They were so cute.
Oh, good morning, Kobe.
They were so cute. And it was just a really nice time.
Airbnb was cool. Alex doesn't want to give any like, little tidbits about our film, which is fine.
Well, I just want to finish it
Right.
before, like I've been editing it for days. And
Let's just say this. It's literally just the two of us. We shot the whole thing. Alex is editing it by herself. We did all the audio ourselves. It's just wild that we did all this in a weekend. We shot the whole thing in one fucking day.
I will never
Do that again.
again.
Definitely a learning experience.
So I think like because we had worked weddings before, we were like, oh, creating a short film is going to be a piece of cake. You know, like it's all scripted out for you already. But I don't think that we factored in that we were going to have to be in front of the camera. We had to set up the spaces. We had to like move everything around, get the audio, the lighting, the settings.
The audio mic, I didn't know. You have to have it pointed right
like
at your
a wedding,
mouth.
you're only focused on one thing, like capturing video. Other people are setting up the space. You have other subjects that you're using. Like the band is setting up the speakers. You're just plugging in. Like there's a lot of help at a wedding that I guess you don't really realize that you have. And then when it was just us having to shoot and then be in it and direct and figure out, you know,
Our
like
shots.
and
Very
then just,
humbling to act also.
I was like, oh yeah, we're going to just do this ourselves. And then by hour 4, I was about to have a mental breakdown. I mean, I was also just really hungry. And John was like, let's eat.
Thank God that we hit our like walls at different times though. Like Alex hit her wall first and then I was still motivated. And then I hit my wall later and like Alex got me through it. So
it felt harder than running a marathon. Honestly.
I was checked out.
I've ran a marathon and it felt harder than that.
What time? We got done at like 1:30. We're like
in the morning.
I go, I don't care. We're gonna take this bottle of wine to the face. Let's go out to the pool and just sit there.
We did. We looked at the stars and we talked about our dreams and we just high-fived each other.
Oh my God.
And then we woke up at like 10 a.m. the next day. I don't think we've slept in that late in forever.
No. I don't know. I forgot we have a podcast to do. We should probably get into questions.
Yeah. But anyway, so be prepared. We're excited to edit our short film, share it, you know, submit it to film festivals. And it might not get picked up by anyone, but
we fucking did it.
But we did it. And it's a learning experience and I'm proud of us.
I am. Me too.
Yay.
Go team. And this week's podcast is sponsored by Babbel. Li esta gustando mi podcast?
Clearly John needs Babbel.
K2. This summer, make your experiences even richer with Babbel, the language learning app that brings the world closer. Whether it's ordering food, asking for directions, or connecting with locals during your travels, Babbel has you covered. And here's an exclusive offer for our listeners. For a limited time, get a whopping 55% off your Babbel subscription. That's right, 55% off to kickstart your language journey right now. Just visit babbel.com/straight. That's BABBEL.com/straight to claim your special discount. Don't miss out on this fantastic deal. Unlock the world with Babbel. Learn with confidence. Offer ends soon. Rules and restrictions may apply. And just a reminder, this week's episode is sponsored by Honey Love. Ladies, don't let uncomfortable bras ruin your summer vibes. Say goodbye to traditional bras with their pesky underwires and heat-trapping fabrics. Enter Honey Love, the bra revolution you've been waiting for. Honey Love's bras feature innovating bonding that provides support without the discomfort of underwire, all while maintaining the perfect lift. And the fabric, it's unbelievably soft and buttery. Experience the comfort shift that's so remarkable you'll forget you're even wearing a bra. For a limited time, treat yourself to the ultimate comfort. Get a fantastic 20% off your entire order with our exclusive link at honeylove.com/straight. Don't miss out. Visit honeylove.com/straight today.
Okay, should we jump into questions?
Let's do it.
Here we go. My male partner likes his nipples sucked and I'm weirded out. What do I do?
Okay, all right, cool.
I mean, I feel like if you wanted your nipples sucked, like I'd be like licked or sucked, and also can you shave them? Because I don't feel like flossing with your nipple hairs.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal.
I mean, it's just, yeah. I think it's
better than like hauling off and kicking someone in the dick.
Right.
This seems a lot less like
to each their own.
invasive.
I mean, just suck them titties, you know?
Right.
Who cares?
See, but that's us. Once again, it's like one person's kink. It's like, oh, like kicking the nuts is too far for me.
Right.
And then
then someone else was like, I think that's fine.
Right. If somebody might be like, sucking his nipples, what the fuck? That's crazy. And I'm like, I don't think that's that big of a deal. You know?
Again, it would depend on what my partner's nipples looked like, honestly. Like, are they hairy? Because I'm not trying to suck a hairy nipple. Hey, but if that's like what you really
partner,
wanted.
You gotta get behind it.
Well, but it's compromise, though. I'd be like, can you please clean it up?
I'll suck on one nipple.
Right. Just clean it up. But I think it's okay. But again, like, don't do anything that you're not comfortable with.
Right.
Next question. Do we answer that? Like,
yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm 22, single, and recently went to a restaurant alone, and the waitress I had was very pretty, so I left my name on the check. Later that night, she finds me on Instagram and we connect, and I get her Snapchat. The first date went really well, but now she takes forever to respond to my messages and doesn't seem that interested. I confronted her and told her, hey, if you're not interested, then that's fine. We could just be friends. But she apologized that she's just been in her own little world and not really paying attention. Should I keep pursuing her or let it go?
Let it go.
Yeah,
Let it go, because I feel like if somebody was excited to spend time with you and get to know you, that wouldn't be their response.
Have you heard of the saying, if they wanted to, they would? It's like if she wanted to hang out, if she wanted to respond, she would.
If you're already having to put this much effort in the beginning, it's like...
Not even that it's that much effort, but I just think that like...
If it's that one-sided...
Yeah, like in the beginning, I don't know. It is this weird game of like not being too eager to respond, but like I just think, yeah, if you're having to put in if you feel like you're putting in way more effort and like having to chase this person way too much, she's probably just not that into it.
I know you might be in your head though thinking like, is there something I said or did that made her change?
No.
Like, what?
I said no, probably not.
I would think that.
Oh.
Think about this. You had somebody that was reached out to you to meet up again. Well, to meet up, right? So then you think it went well, all this. And then after that, she kind of like gives you less attention. I'd be like, is there something that I did? And I'm not saying you necessarily did, but I'm sure that might be a thought in your head. And I would not worry about it that much.
But she might just be like dating, whatever. Like in the beginning, it's fine, it's fun. Like leave it at face value, and then give her space if she comes back. If you guys haven't, that's how dating is. It's fucking annoying in the beginning, you know. Like I don't think any dates in the beginning are smooth sailing.
I guess I would say try less.
I mean, maybe,
I would do the same thing this person did. I'd give the ultimate. Like, you don't want to hang out with me? Well, then just fucking tell me.
That was you.
Because being in the gray, I hate that. Not knowing, but you hung out one time. Fuck it. If she wants to, you extended the olive branch, basically.
I always think too, just do less. You know what I mean? Like care less, and then she'll want you.
You're right.
Do less. Next question. I'm looking for some advice and possibly some tough love. Within the past 3 years, I've gained about 40 pounds. Prior to my weight gain, I was going to the gym regularly, but I seem to have hit a mental block. I quit the gym and feel ashamed with how much weight I've gained. And the more I think about it, the more stressed out I become, and I turn to food for comfort. I sometimes feel too embarrassed to go out and do anything as my clothes barely fit, and I don't want to buy new ones as I want to lose weight. Any advice on how to get out of my own way?
What put her into this, or him into this funk to begin with?
Just a mental block. That's all they wrote.
All right, so something that affected you. The only advice I can give, and it's like with anything in life, is just taking the first step. Just getting over like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. Just whatever it is, like whether it's like waking up in the morning to go to work or anything.
I also think that you have to tell yourself and remind yourself that no one cares about you. Your own insecurities are, you think that everyone is like going to judge you or look at you, but like no one, you're your biggest critic. And also, I totally understand like what you're talking about when it comes to like not feeling confident in your clothes. You don't fit in your clothes right now. So I just feel like you might feel more inclined to get out there, go to the gym, be in public if you feel confident and like comfortable in what you're wearing.
Do you want to give advice as far as like dieting and all that stuff, or it's really just the initial how to get over the mental block? It's just doing, I think. It's
doing, it's consistency,
right.
And not talking yourself out of it. Because I feel like when you don't go to the gym, when you keep making poor decisions, it's a domino effect. Like personally, I know that when we have a Friday and we're drinking, we go out to eat, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm feeling sluggish. You know, it's a domino effect. I'm like, oh, I'll eat healthy tomorrow. Oh, I'll eat healthy the next day. And you just keep pushing it off. It's like, just start now and be consistent and maybe get an accountability partner, you know? But I think step one is get over like trying to fit into your current clothes, buy some new clothes, and then work your way into feeling like a better, healthier version of yourself.
Because they're probably looking at it like this is just this massive mountain that they can't climb, and it's really like it's just like a little speed bump. Just
but
take
it's
a
little
step out.
steps though. Like I think that that's the biggest thing. And any change that you make, it's not going to happen overnight. It's consistency.
Right. Don't look at everything like holistically, like as a whole. Like do one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
But you got this. Next question. My husband told me to search a Facebook page on his phone while he was driving, and I saw about 15 girls in his search history, all within the last 2 weeks, and it truly hurt. He denied it, saying he didn't actually search them. But from my experience, if you go to your Facebook search bar and don't type in a letter, those are all your recent searches you typed in. If he would have told the truth, I feel like I could get past it. But because of the lie, I feel like it's taking so long to move on from the situation. Should it hurt this bad?
The truth will set you free.
I know. That's like Instagram. When you like type in someone's name, like the search bar, it stays up.
Like, are these previous
Now I gotta
people
check
he
John's.
dated, or
Yeah, like who were these girly squirrelies?
are they just like hot models?
I mean,
I don't know. Even if it's your exes, like I would look up an ex to see like what are they doing in their lives now? Or just like old friends.
I don't know, like put the mirror on yourself. Are you just better at like clearing your history? Like, do you look at like are you never looking at other people's pages? I don't know. I think it depends on who it is, though. You know,
the thing.
Like, I wouldn't say
is the lying part.
Right.
The lying part, like, dude.
Like, what do you have to lie about?
You're not going to be like this your whole life, looking down, because
Right.
you're going to, God forbid, you see someone hot or whatever. Like, dude, we're fucking humans. But the lying part is the issue. Like, just be open with each other, and it'd be so much fucking easier.
I just feel like there's no search that I would make on like Instagram or Facebook or whatever that if you saw that I wouldn't feel comfortable giving you my like actual response. I'd be like, yeah, I wanted to see what they were doing, or like I wanted to
sure.
look
Like
at their
I would
six-pack.
want to know that I'm doing better than my exes, 100%.
Oh, that's why you're looking
I'm
up your
toxic
exes.
as fuck.
And this is why John still doesn't go to therapy, because he likes to stalk his exes. That's why. I mean, I think that's just natural. But who are these 15 girls? Like, are they exes? Are they porn stars? Like, you know, either way, it's a lie. Should it hurt this bad? No. Everyone, I think, is curious about what's going on, but the lying part would be annoying. I don't think it should be detrimental to your relationship unless there's other things that he's lying about. But
I think the longer you let it go, the more it's going to eat at you. So you're going to have to have this conversation soon.
right.
Yeah.
I just don't understand being in a relationship with someone and lying about anything.
What about white lies?
Like what? Like what's a white lie that you would tell me? Like, oh,
Like if you
actually, John,
if you were
I do have a lie. If I was what?
like, okay, if you gained weight and you asked me, did I gain weight? I'd be like, no, because I don't want to hurt your feelings, even though you gained weight.
Right. I think that there's a time and a place for
Do you know what I'm
certain
saying?
conversations. Well, it would depend. Like, like, am I asking because I want an honest answer?
If you were like, do you
Also, like
my
women
best friend?
are self-aware. Wait, so what do you want?
I was saying, like, if you were like, you asked me about if I like someone in your friend group and I like didn't like them.
You're honest though.
I know.
I
Oh,
can't
no,
think
no,
of-
no, no, no.
I
I'm
can't
just
think of
giving you
anything-
examples of white lies that people might.
Yeah, but you would be like,
Oh,
yeah, I like them, and then I'd be like, no, you don't. You'd be like, no, I fucking hate
No,
them. Like,
I'm a terrible liar.
I know.
I wish I was better.
I do have one lie that I've been keeping, and I'm actually really afraid to say
Is
it.
this for something we're doing in New York?
No. Okay.
Is it how much did
I
you
can't
spend
believe
on something?
I can't believe I'm going to tell it on the pod. Okay. Remember the first rim that was destroyed on our car? I hit a curb. It was me.
And you fucking said it was me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You
You go,
thought it was
"You
the
did it."
valet. You thought it was the valet. And I was like, John's going to kill
What
me.
the fuck? That's the worst one out of all of them. I'm. What did you do? What did you do?
I
What
was
did you hit?
turning into the gym. I was just like, and it was too tight of a turn. And I was like, oh,
At what part of the gym?
the entrance, the first curb into the entrance.
What? How did you hit that?
I don't know, but I did. And I was like, I won't tell John until we get a new car. But now we were like talking about lies. And I was like, I felt like I was on the spot. And so
You're such a rat.
I owned up.
You're a
You've
rat.
hit every
Alice,
other rim.
That lie was like 5 months
You've
old.
hit every other
You've just
rim.
been holding on to this.
I know, John.
And so you're using
truth
this
will
safe
set you
space
free.
right now where I can't yell at you. Nice.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Because you
It's okay,
literally
Alex.
destroyed every other rim on that car. So now I finally, and honestly, the last time that you hit the rim, I was like, just tell him now, Alex. Like he can't get mad at you.
What do you mean the last time you hit the rim?
That was the only time I hit the rim, but you've hit like at least 7 since then. Like you've hit the curb like 7
How
times.
you hit the rim looks like you slammed it like going like 15
Yeah, I
miles
thought
an
I destroyed the car, but I didn't realize it was the rim. I was like, oh, what did I do? But it was just the rim. And so I was like, oh, it's fine. But then I didn't realize that
the fact that you let me think that valet fucked the car up, I mean,
yeah.
I have no trust with any valet person because of you.
But you hit.
Next question.
Just remember that all the other rims are destroyed because of you. So that's why I feel like this is okay to come clean. Like you have no grounds to be mad at me.
Okay, whatever. Next question.
Next question. My soon-to-be ex-wife left the marriage after she had an affair with a man who has transitioned her into the open/poly lifestyle. I was predominantly the breadwinner for the marriage, and she has been staying with a friend rent-free. Recently, bills have started to collect for her after she found out that life on her own is more expensive and difficult than she thought. She wants to come back. What should I do?
The first part of that, she turned poly and moved in with someone else.
She had an affair. She is in a poly relationship and was living on her own. Life is expensive, so now she wants to go back to her marriage.
Oh, is life hard for you?
Oh, no.
Where you have bills to pay and you're an adult and now you're like, I can't pay my bills. I need help.
My question was gonna be, do you have kids? But then I was thinking like, that doesn't even matter.
In this moment,
Yeah.
that doesn't fucking
No.
matter. That ship has sailed.
No, I was gonna say like, ask yourself, like, all of like finances aside, is it worth it to even get back into this relationship? Why? Like, why do you need to get back into this relationship? It's not only just like the money at this point. It's she had an affair.
You got a lot to unpack
Yeah,
there.
it's not just that simple of, oh, life is difficult. Let me help out my ex-wife.
Is for the streets, my guy.
Okay, well, maybe not the streets, but I just
Why
don't.
not? Why not? She cheated on him. And she has the audacity to be like, he'll probably take me back after I wrecked his life. And then maybe because I'm so self-centered and I don't know the other word I'm looking for, like he'll help me with my bills.
I just feel like the streets seem so harsh, you know?
No, I don't know that.
Okay. Well, I just think be smart. You know,
Listen,
don't get back into this relationship.
don't fucking do it.
Don't do it.
Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, Match, Farmers Only, whatever the fuck you want to get
Christian
on.
Mingle.
Christian Mingle, J-Date, whatever. You
J-Swipe.
J-Swipe. There's so many things out there.
There are.
Don't give in.
Next question.
Wait, and also take all of those bills and then drop them off at the apartment that she's staying at.
Yeah, I just feel like she made her bed and she has to lay in it with someone else and everyone else.
Actually, take all those bills and light them on fire, and then she's got to figure out what bill she owes, and then she's going to have late fees.
John tries to fight fire with fire. I don't think that's the answer. I think you just take the high road here. Thanks again to our sponsor today, Babbel. Babbel employs science-backed techniques like interactive lessons crafted by real language teachers and voiced by native speakers. With input from over 150 expert linguists, Babbel offers unlimited access to award-winning lessons tailored to your level and time commitment. Join the millions who have confidently embraced real-world conversations in a new language thanks to Babbel's effective approach. And if you want a live classroom experience from the comfort of your home, Babbel Live is for you. Babbel Live classes are available 7 days a week at all times of the day and taught by certified teachers so you can learn on your schedule. And here's an exclusive listener deal. For a limited time, enjoy a whopping 55% off your Babbel subscription. That's right, a staggering 55% off to jumpstart your language journey. Don't wait. Visit babbel.com/straight. That's BABBEL.com/straight to seize your special discount and unlock a world of possibilities. Empower yourself with Babbel, Learn with confidence, connect with the world, act quickly, as this offer won't last forever. Experience the language revolution with Babbel. Offer ends soon. Terms and conditions apply. And we're back with a big shout out to Honeylove, our incredible sponsor for this episode. Their bestseller, the Crossover Bra, will be your new go-to. It provides all the support of traditional bras without those pesky underwires. And hey, the added mesh detailing adds a dash of sexy. Finally, a bra you won't want to take off. It's that comfy. And for those tired of the dreaded back bulge, Honeylove's bras feature back smoothing fabric, ensuring a sleek look. Looking for a lounge bra? The V-Bra is your answer. With the same great support minus the underwire, it's designed to lift, separate, and enhance. But wait, there's more. Honeylove offers a lot more than just bras. Their shapewear, tanks, and leggings are designed for everyday support and incredible comfort. Ready to elevate your shapewear game? Treat yourself to the best with a fantastic 20% off at honeylove.com/straight. Don't forget to use our exclusive link for the discount. Get ready to own your look. It's hot girl season thanks to Honeylove. Visit honeylove.com/straight and embrace the cinched, snatched, and luxurious life. Next question. After learning more about my husband's infidelity and confronting him about it, he said he wants to work on our marriage, but only after I asked him to leave my house because we share 2 kids. One reason I want to follow through with reconciliation is because I want to hurt the other woman. Apparently, she's been around for almost 3 years. She was a guest at our wedding, and she's in love with him. I have a strong moral compass, but for some reason, this would be kind of satisfying. What do you think?
Karma's a bitch.
Okay, but the option to get back together with your trash husband, like,
Right.
I don't think that's the answer.
I wish there was something like easier you could do.
I mean, like,
to, like, get back at her.
revenge, sure, can be sweet, but like, why go after her? Like, your husband is the one who fucked up.
As shitty as that sounds, because you want to go after both
Like,
parties.
she's shitty too.
Right.
She was a friend of at your fucking wedding.
I know you want to go after both parties because I would want to do the same, but it's like, who is the primary suspect? Is your partner.
Husband.
Yeah.
Like, he's the one who will probably go back out into the streets and find someone else.
He'll
Like,
probably go back to the friend once you deny him.
and that's fine though. Let them be happy on their own. Like, I just feel like
Just thought for her to be like, even if you were to get
I know that's why she doesn't want to like not forgive her husband, because I think she doesn't want him to go be with this girl. But like, he already left you for someone else. Like, I'd be like, fuck it, go live a happy life then together. Like, you deserve more. Don't settle for less because you want to prove something to someone else or like, tell someone else to fuck off. Like,
also you want to be the role model for your kids. How would you want your kids to,
I just think that like,
see like how you react to this situation?
if you're going to get back together with your husband, let it be because you guys have healed, you've worked on your relationship with one another, not strictly for revenge. So yeah, get back with your husband for those reasons, not because you want to stick it to this lady.
I agree.
Next question. I've been divorced from my abusive ex-husband for a little over a year after being together for 5 years. We share a child, so unfortunately, I see him often. I've been in therapy for years, done all the work on myself, yet I'm still absolutely terrified of dating. I don't trust myself to be able to weed out bad men because I was so incredibly manipulated by my ex. I also don't trust men to be kind, genuine, loyal, and just good in general. I don't want to be that jaded woman, so I have intentionally not dated and have even turned down dates. My question is, how am I ever going to heal from this? What should I do? I feel like if I don't see it, I won't believe it. But right now, it feels like I'll never give any guy a chance to show me there are decent ones still out there. Help.
You gotta get out there. You have to be open-minded, but like have your guard up, obviously. And then I think it gets easier the more you do it.
I think you also have to trust yourself that you've done the work to filter out these bad people. You know what I mean? I think like you won't know.
Trust your judgment.
Yeah, like you won't know or gain the confidence in yourself and your own judgment until you put yourself out there. Like you said, you've been going to therapy, you've been working on yourself. I don't know how long. I guess you said a little over a year after being together for 5 years. So if you still need more time, a year isn't that long. You know what I mean? If you're thinking about it, like give yourself time till you feel ready and secure. But
you're going to know when you're ready. there's a feeling like don't push it and force it to
Right.
get out there. Like, what's the rush?
But I will say again, to like gain that confidence, you do have to put yourself out there to trust yourself again, that you can make those good decisions and lean into your intention.
What's the first thing you need to be confident in yourself first, right? Like,
No, sometimes I think you have to do things and then you gain confidence.
well, before going out to meet another new partner is what I'm saying. Like, focus on yourself first, grow as a person, as an individual first. And when you feel like you're ready, then you can go back out there. I wouldn't just, it's been a year, but everyone's timeline's different. But if you feel like this is forced, then don't do it. Like, you'll know when you're ready.
Right.
It doesn't seem like you're ready right now in this moment, but like there are good men out there, and just trust your judgment.
And it's not like you're gonna like jump into a relationship and marry someone, you know? Like you could still break up with someone if you find red flags with them. But best of luck. Next question. My boyfriend of 7 years has a best girlfriend who is attractive and single that he visits frequently. He sleeps in her 1-bedroom apartment, so there is nobody else there. He has told me he has more fun with her when I'm not there and doesn't invite me to go with him. When they hang out, this girl sends me tons of videos of them singing intoxicated together with his arm around her waist. She also sends and posts tons of selfies of them. I've told both of them that I don't want to see these videos and pictures, but she continues to send them to me. As of recent, I had a falling out with this girl because my boyfriend told her I wasn't comfortable with him sleeping there so often, and also said I was talking shit about her. So she sent me a video calling me a cunt and also told me that she is done being loyal to me and that I don't have a real relationship with my boyfriend. At this point, I would really appreciate advice on how to handle this situation. Break up with your boyfriend.
Oh my God.
That's what it is.
Get rid of both of them. Oh my God. The fact that she's sending you, she's overcompensating. It's an overcompensating thing. Like to feel the need, either she's trying to rub it in by sending you videos and photos, or she's overcompensating. Like, we're just friends. Like, don't worry about us. It's one or the other.
In no universe would I ever feel comfortable with you going and sleeping and getting drunk with another girl. And you're like, oh, I'm sleeping on the couch. I'm sleeping at her house, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. Then we're not together.
No.
We're not together.
No.
I mean, I feel like I have nothing else to say other than like, your boyfriend doesn't respect you. This girl doesn't respect you. Your boyfriend is not your boyfriend. Break up with him.
We need, and for
be nicer.
No. Actually, no. I feel bad for the person who wrote in, but I'm like, you need to have more confidence in yourself right now. Like, you deserve better. You should
100%.
know that you deserve better, and like put your fucking foot down. Like, this is ridiculous. To like feel like, I hope you have people around you, friends or family, who like you've talked, like, what do other people say?
Right. Like, in my experience, this is not normal behavior for a relationship. And like, whatever, what consists of normal behavior? But
if this is a monogamous, am I saying that right?
Monogamous.
Monogamous relationship, then no, this is not fucking normal. If you guys are in the poly or whatever, that's a different story. But if it's just the two of you, this is not normal at all. I don't care what anyone fucking says.
I just think too, like, would you do this to your boyfriend? Like, would you ever sleep at a guy best friend's house and then do this to him? So like, put yourself in, like, if you wouldn't do that, if you feel like you respect your boyfriend too much to do that, like, this is not okay. Like, it's not respectful to you. You deserve more.
This guy's walking all over you, basically.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He's for the streets.
Yeah, lots of people for the streets.
streets.
Next question.
We should name this podcast For the Streets.
We should call it One for the Streets.
One for the streets.
I like it.
2 for the money. 3 for the show. Something. That's a song.
I know, but why can't I think of what song it is?
That's an older song. I don't know. Next question.
I'm a 22-year-old female in a heterosexual monogamous relationship. It's so funny because I just feel like we're like, how often is the word monogamous? I mean, I guess we do have a relationship podcast.
This day and age, you have to clarify everything to
clarify.
Go.
I'm a 22-year-old female in a heterosexual.
So fucking mad. I mean, you're right. I said it wrong.
You go
like,
clarify.
Whatever. I said clarify.
You said clarify. That's what you said.
What did I say?
Clarify. It's clarify. Next question. I'm a 22-year-old female in a heterosexual monogamous relationship. I've been with my partner for 3 years now, and when we started our relationship, neither one of us were religious. Recently, I've started finding my peace inside a religious community, and I've been going to church, praying often, etc. My partner isn't religious and has no interest in ever being religious. I respect his opinion and wouldn't want him to change for me, but at the same time, I can't help but wish we could have this in common so we can have the shared experience. What should I do? Should I tell him how I feel or just leave things as they are?
You can tell him how you feel. You cannot push, because like how you guys started, I just feel like you found God or religion or whatever, and that's great for you. But then you can't just turn around and expect it from your partner when you guys didn't align when you guys aligned in a different way when the relationship started.
With that said, though, I do think religion is a huge part of relationships. Like if you're feeling this draw towards, someone, maybe not a specific person, but someone who shares similar values to you, like you do owe it to yourself to explore that. Like I don't think that you should stay in a relationship just because, you guys started as one person or whatever.
I'm not saying stay in a relationship. I'm just saying you can't push that onto your partner when like this wasn't something you talked about in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, because religion's a big conversation to have in the beginning of a relationship. And if you both were aligned, like, oh, we're not really, and then it changes, which people change over time.
Right. Like you can't expect him to change. We get that. But what I'm saying is like, don't just stay in the relationship if like this is something that you truly value. But with that,
well, she's not saying the relationship's like dead because he's not in it. She just wishes he would do this with her, I guess. And like, yeah, there's some give and take. You're in a relationship. You guys need to compromise, but religion's a toughie. is a touchy subject.
Tuffy, I'm pretty sure was the name of the Wolfpack mascot.
Tuffy?
I think.
Was he religious?
The husky? I mean, he was supposed to be a wolf.
Yeah.
But they couldn't get a wolf and let him run on the field.
So they got a dog.
It was a husky, but I'm pretty sure his name was Tuffy. But no, also with that said, I feel like I give all the disclaimers here. You can be in a relationship and lead by example. Like, again, you can't expect your boyfriend to change, but who knows? Like maybe he will see you continuing down this path. Like that happened with my parents. My dad was an atheist and my mom was a practicing Christian, and my dad became a believer. And, you never know.
Everything takes time. Maybe he converts with you or maybe he doesn't, but it's like your relationship can last either way. Like, right. I don't think it's just like it can't work out because he's not religious though. You can figure out a way to be together.
Maybe.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I think it depends. I don't know.
What's the big deal if like, I don't want to go to church. I'm not a churchgoer. Say you're really into religion, sure, maybe. Like, if you really want me to go to something, I'll go with you. Like, I'll compromise because we're in a healthy relationship.
I would want you to come because you want to go, not because you're going.
What the fuck? That's like you telling me, like,
right.
I want you to go look
John,
at
but that's what I'm
Christmas
saying.
Lights with me.
But that's what I'm
like,
saying.
I don't want to go
in
look
this
at
relationship, though, that she has, like, she can't expect her boyfriend to do these things. But if she wants to be with someone who does want to do those things, then she could end the relationship.
I don't know why that's funny, like that you're going right to that point, because in this question, she's not saying anything about like an ultimatum or like it's not going to work out. She's just saying, I wish he would like to do these things with me. Like, yes, you need to have the conversation. That's what we both agree on.
I just think that this is a core value though, like having kids, like money, like moving, like family. And so if this is something that you guys can't agree on and over time you want someone who has this shared value, like, yes, like your relationship might not work out. Like you're saying to stay in the relationship for...
I didn't say stay in the relationship. I'm saying the relationship can work. You're like saying...
It can, but I'm saying it might not.
But I'm just letting you know that it can. What the fuck?
We're agreeing on the same thing. It's both.
No, what you're saying is like it's an ultimatum. It's
no,
like
I'm not. I'm saying that like you're like, oh well, if you went to church, like I would go if you wanted me to go. But I'm like, but sometimes you want your partner to want to go. Like you want them to want to go. I don't want you to feel like you're forced to go. And so what I'm saying is it can work. It might not work.
Okay, as a core value, but literally another example is Tacky Light Tour. I wouldn't want to go on a Tacky Light Tour.
A Tacky Light tour is so different than religion.
But it's like,
it is so different than religion.
It's something to do, and you're like, well, but this is something I like to do. Like, I want you to like to do it with me. I'd be like, well, but I'll do it because I love you.
That's a Christmas light tour. That's not like your religion and your beliefs and your values. That is so fucking different, John.
I'm just
That's me being like,
no, it's about doing something.
I want an ice cream cone. Like, you have to have one too. And you're like, oh, well, I'll get an ice cream cone just because you want me to. But like,
I feel like my point's not getting across, but okay.
Maybe I'm not seeing it from a way that I'm like, it can work, but it also might not. Like, it's okay.
I'm just saying, someone in a relationship all the time is doing something that the other person really wants to do that they don't really want to do, but they do it anyways because they love them.
You know what happened then? They'll be resentful and they'll be like, I'm doing this for you, not because you want to. Like, how annoying would that be if every Sunday you're like, oh, fuck, Alex, I don't want to go to church, but I'm going for you. I'd be like, then don't come. Like,
I mean, I'm not saying I would go all the time. I'd go once in a while.
We don't go to church, but I'm just saying, like,
what?
This is so annoying. Just understand that, like,
I understand
this relationship might not work.
I understand that.
Okay,
and I need you to understand that it might work.
It might, but like she can't expect him to go, and he can't go just for her. And he can. You know what? Fuck
Next
it.
fucking question.
Do what you want. Honestly, we're not helpful. All right, next question. My husband and I have been married for 5 years. I love and care for him, and I like who he is as a person. We are comfortable together and similar in many ways. Our honeymoon period was intense and lasted about 3 years, and we got through the end of the honeymoon period where we saw each other's bad qualities. Am I a horrible person for missing the sensation of the chase and the thrill with all the first flirting, first date, first kiss, etc.? Like I said, we're both pretty happy with our relationship and compatible life partners, but lately I've been craving those feelings again, even just for one night / interaction, not at all to find a new partner. I know John said this isn't the Notebook, but it seems a little disappointing that we'll never go through those butterflies again in this lifetime.
Well, you'll never have an amazing relationship again, so do whatever the fuck you want then. What a stupid fucking question. I'm gonna risk it all. I'm just gonna.
I think, yeah, you could have those first again with someone else, but then you won't have
and then again and again and
again. The thing is, with your partner, like, you have to experience these new things together. Like, you're never going to have.
Alex, we're never gonna have butterflies again. You and me. We're not gonna do like this.
Right. No, but I'm saying butterflies of life. You know, like the butterflies of life. Like. You go on a trip, you get a bonus, you get a dog, have a kid.
Okay.
Don't have a kid. This won't fix your problems. Buy a new house.
Doing new things together. There's going to be exciting times in your life, but like those little blips of excitement that you have when you first meet somebody, I mean, that's a chase. You don't want to go down that road.
And again, like if you have that with someone else, it will end again. But it sounds like you're not looking for
it. With Jason Momoa. You love Jason Momoa. You could have Jason Momoa, and you're gonna be.
Oh, I would end up arguing with him one day.
It doesn't matter. I can have Kate Beckinsale,
and you would get annoyed with her,
and I would get annoyed with her, or she'd get annoyed with me. Like It doesn't matter who it is. It's gonna fucking happen.
It's just a matter though of finding someone.
I like this so much more. I think we should get mics, like handheld mics, and just fuck it.
Okay, it's just a matter of finding someone who you do enjoy and get along with, and you love truly and can see yourself. Like, again, you're not going to have those butterflies for the rest of your life. I mean, unless there is something that we don't know.
The fact that you said you were in the honeymoon phase for 3 years, that's a lot of respect.
3 years.
That's got to be a record.
But also she said that she's not interested in finding a new partner.
I know, but you even wanting to seek that out. Like we all have feelings of like, I mean, I miss those times that we had when we first started dating, but like how we have grown together and the experiences we've had. Also look at all the good things that you guys have had since you've been together too. Like those are huge moments, and you guys being able to stay strong and be together up until this point in your relationship, like that's huge.
Right. And not that this is the answer or that this can like work with all couples, but maybe opening up your marriage. Like if you guys want to you just want to still have him as your life partner, but you want those fun thrills of an experience, ask about opening your marriage. I don't know if that would really help or hurt your marriage, but if that's something to consider,
Before we get any hate from all like the monogamous couples out there, we are just looking at all avenues and options for people because like you don't want to lose this, but like if you do bring that up though, man, that could be devastating to him.
Okay, but I also just think like if you are seeking butterflies and thrills from other things, like are you really happy in your relationship? Because I don't know, like if I'm out at the bar or like if and like someone hits on me, I'm like, oh my God, I still got it. But I'm not thinking like, wow, I want I want to experience these feelings over again. But it is nice to know that like, you know.
Fuck yeah, you want to know
But
still
I'm
got
saying though,
wanted.
like I think that there's a difference between like pursuing it and like actually like wanting those things. I don't know. I just think like as we always say, look within. Like, are you really happy in your relationship? You know, you're comfortable, but is it truly fulfilling for you?
Agree.
Next question. Am I the asshole? My baby mom and I have been on and off since our son was born. He's almost 5. We've been trying to get back together and spend time together, but we have different lifestyles. She still likes to party on her free nights when I have our son, and I've asked her to tone it down if she wants to be a family. She's attractive and gets a lot of attention from guys at the bar, but she says they're her friends. She goes MIA and says she'll message me when she's home safe, but rarely does. I never know what she's up to when she's out, so I recently decided to disappear myself for a weekend and spent the whole time sleeping with someone else who I've known for about a year. We have crazy chemistry, and it's like puppy love. I like her a lot, and she's gorgeous, older than me, mature, and established. The opposite type of personality of my baby's mother. The problem is my baby's mom and I basically just got back together again. Am I the asshole? I mean,
I think you're both at fault.
But if you were like in a committed relationship, if that's what you meant by being back together, then yeah, you're the asshole. But I mean, it sounds like this is just pretty toxic in general.
Yeah, this whole thing sounds
perhaps
exhausting.
We just decide to co-parent and date other people.
Definitely, I think co-parent.
Because I mean, again, like
until you guys figure, because you're not on the same page.
It's a lot of gray area here.
Seems like you're ready to kind of settle down a little bit, and she's still like wants to go out and do her own thing, and like that's.
And it sounds like you don't really know like what she's doing on her free
not
nights
a good
out.
mixture.
And, like you don't trust her. She might not trust you. Now you like slept with someone while you were technically together, but it's like, were you not? I mean, I think you throw the whole relationship away and you just keep it clean. You keep it nice with each other if you can be civil, and you co-parent. I mean, that's
at least co-parent for now. Like there's too many other factors going on right now, like to like jump into this again. It seems like you're liking this other person. Keep in mind butterflies, all that stuff, because you just kind of started hanging out with them.
Right.
Like keep your guard up, figure it out if that's something you actually really want to pursue. Keep your child in mind though too.
Not that like this relationship can't ever work, but it's just a lot to work through, and you both have to be willing to put your best selves forward for it to work. You know, so she has to be on the same page of wanting to make it work, compromising in your relationship. You know, I mean, I don't know like how old you are, but like the partying is going to get old, you know, like maybe you had kids young. I don't know. But I just think that like your priorities when you are in a relationship and you're building a family do shift.
Well, it didn't seem like you were a priority anyways.
Right.
So that's a big problem right there. Listen, just don't rush into it. I think even though it seems like you kind of got back together, I would pause on that. And in conclusion, co-parent for now.
I mean, the only question was, am I the asshole? You know, so that's a tough one. Kind of.
Both
you
of you
suck.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Well, best of luck to you.
Good luck.
That's it, John.
That's it?
That's it. Do you have any icks, John?
I do have an ick.
What is it?
My ick is you bought a toilet seat. How long have we been here? 3 months ago. And I've noticed that it has slowly gone from the kitchen table, hallway, into our bedroom, into the bathroom. But you never actually put it on. And I told you from the beginning, why are we buying something for a rental? And you're like, because the toilet seat smells, blah, blah. I go, all right, you can put it on.
I mean,
and you haven't put it on, and it's
I'm not
just
gonna lie,
in
John.
the way.
Well, my ick is that you're the man and you're supposed to put it on.
Gender roles, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I just don't understand why you couldn't have installed it. Because the toilet, we don't have to buy anything for the rental property.
Because the toilet was fine for me.
Is disintegrating, and it's just it looks gross. It smells gross. I'm just let's replace it.
Who's opening up our front doors? I'm gonna go right to your bathroom, your master bathroom, and take a look at the toilet.
No, I know, but it's just I didn't want to look at it all the time, so I bought a toilet seat.
So now we're looking at 2 toilet seats.
Right, one's just
cool,
still wrapped, clean, and I'm waiting for you to install it for me.
I'm not doing it. I'm making it a point to not do it.
All right, well.
So put it on. We got 1 month left. I'd like to use it at least the last couple of days before we get out of here.
We're really nice tenants that we're willing to just replace toilet seats here.
You are. I was like, you never put money into a rent. I'm like, why would we?
It wasn't that expensive, but it's just because we were going to be here for 4 months. But yeah, I haven't put it on yet.
We still just haven't gotten out of our ways of just us eating all of our food out of the fridge before we leave. I don't want to waste anything.
Perhaps.
Anyways, that's my ick.
Okay.
What's your ick? Let's go.
Let's see. I got to really think hard on this. My ick is you just fucking suck, honestly. Some days I don't like looking at your face, and
other days you want to sit on my face.
Facts. And that's it. That's my ick.
I don't know. We're on top of each other.
Literally. I feel like we have been bickering more lately too.
We went from kind of being slow and then gotten really busy, but with the film and everything we're doing, and then we're more involved, having to be with each other. So it's at one point Alex just go to the gym.
Leave. I think a lot of it too, I always realize it's when I'm hungry. When I have issues.
When you're hungry or when you haven't worked out yet.
Right.
I think working out clears your head.
True. But sometimes you're just so annoying that none of that fixes it. And I'm like, now you have to leave. Get out of the house. Get out of my face. I don't think if any of you guys work with your spouse, you know what we're talking about. But it's just if you don't work with your spouse, you're just with them all the time. And it's just sometimes it's just you've had enough.
I gotta join something. I'm gonna do BJJ.
What's annoying though is if you join something, I want to do it too.
I know. If I want to do my own thing, you'd be like, FOMO. I mean,
what are you gonna do? Go join and play pickleball somewhere, and I'm not gonna come. I want to join.
No, you want to do.
John,
do you want to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with me?
Literally anything that I do, you always try to join in on.
Girls night?
Girls nights, exactly. You're like, am I invited?
I never say that. I don't want to go to girls night.
You do. I got invited to this spa thing, and you wanted to come to that too.
I just as long as it's not in our house, go somewhere else for girls night. This is my safe space.
You best believe when our house is done, I'm having girls nights there.
No one wants to come up to that nightmare.
Okay, well then, our driveway, then you can lock yourself in the dungeon and play video games.
I am building a bathroom, so perfect. I'm never leave.
I'm gonna get a lock for that door so that you actually can't leave. Good. I want to kind of come out anyways.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in
today.
A review. Oh yeah.
Read a review. Read a review.
I mean, there's so many good ones. So many good ones. Let's just do this one.
You guys are crushing it on the reviews.
There's a bunch about dental insurance.
Dental?
How we should have dental insurance. All right. Run to binge this. Introverted runner. 10 million stars for this hilarious Tell It Like It Is podcast where banter rules and giggles flow. You can't help but binge
John,
these two and
you have one job to fucking read the reviews. I read all these questions.
I need to read more. Fuck. I need to read more.
I know you do.
You can't help but binge these two and smile the whole time. The advice is good too, and they don't hold back. Which is the best? Fuck!
Gosh.
Thank you, introverted runner. Damn. Well, you got me in my head, and then I'm all...
No. It's fine.
Nervous.
It's fine. Maybe that would help you. I know that if I tell you to read more, you'd be like, I don't need to read more. But someone else just has to tell you. Someone comment that John's a really bad reader.
Did they?
No, I was just saying someone comment.
I hurt myself. Oh. Well, I'm fucking dyslexic. I'm using that as my...
But that's not an excuse. It's not.
I hope you get flagged for that.
People do harder things.
Also, just so you know, that is my other ick. I give you sound advice in one ear, out the other.
What?
Someone off the fucking street could say the same thing. And
Literally
you're gonna be like,
same.
Wow,
Literally
that's a great
same.
idea.
You never listen to me ever.
I should be nicer to John.
What?
Anyways, thank you guys so much
For tuning in.
Like, subscribe, email, comment.
You can click the link to submit your questions or email us at hello@giveittomestraightpodcast.com or find us everywhere at Give It To Me Straight Podcast. I'm going to go take a nap now. We will see you next week.
Ciao, ciao. Bye.